skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Alright, well, in that case, hit me up when you trying to play 2K. Because Kobe most likely going to join too. But, alright, see you. So what's up? This is Ace Combat again. This is the 5th stream of this so far, and I'm trying to finish it. The last part was hard. So I am back doing whatever it is I'm doing. I wasn't paying attention to the mission, so I don't know. So I'm gonna just try and go out with whatever. There's some ground, some air, I guess. I don't know what level I'm doing, so it's gonna mess with me. How much money? How much do I have? 18,000? Do I at least have to check? What is this? I can buy it? No, I can't yet. $640. Alright, well, it's time to get the savings. Start mission. We're gonna go ahead and use preview. Can I change the colors? I can't change the colors in this, and it's kind of annoying. But it doesn't even matter. We're gonna use this in UAVs. I've never used UAVs yet, so let's try it out. And I believe that is it. Sword tie.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Sortie ASAP. Sortie. There it is. Sortie. Not sword tie. Sortie. So the I is silent. Sortie. Boom. Does my mic even sound good? Is it even on? Wait, I'm just checking something. Yeah, it's good. Okay, good. Hey, turn it down. No music. Turn it down.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park. Silver Bridge
Look
and
at
the
the UAVs
submerged
right there.
area.
They look like little rockets.
We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations.
I want to call them right now, but I don't want to.
It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt so
What are we doing? I just do straight phone.
championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Baby, continuing attack.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to.
These lasers be
Good
damn.
luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Cut that miss.
Whoa, let the missile hit him.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Why y'all keep shooting rockets at him? Oh, that's the AI. I mean, I love it.
I've got it.
I can do it.
Cyclops 1, launching missile. Locked on. They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Got him. Wait, it's that one again? Oh right, I didn't beat it last time. Oh my god.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti and the construction park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
UAV.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Wait, is it here yet? Did it come back?
Strider 1, UAV away.
We got a lock. On my target's tail. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Target acquired. Vehicle eliminated.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSSD's really jumping.
Fox 2.
Weisman, missile closing.
Stop.
This is H1 to make progress.
That's the thing. You cannot do that in this at all.
Roger. The park will be secured. The OCNC shot cleared away.
I know the feeling. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
The missile doctor or ECM.
Go out to sea. That's what I need to do.
And you're back. Where's Free Strike? Bandit acquired. Firing. I'm spiked. Evading.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on Bandit.
Why didn't that hit?
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground. Enemy vessels, fire! Now, support team, open fire!
Locked on. Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We've got flies
Oh,
buzzing
yeah,
around our
yeah,
heads.
yeah.
Don't take your eyes off them.
UAV.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Ocean.
Roger.
Dang it. Oh, he's still shooting.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Strider 1, locked on target. Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Alarm wide open. There's nowhere to hide.
I've been spiked.
Strider 1, UAV deployed.
Oh, so they come back every time they finish their target. That's nice.
It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Oh, and they look like missiles on the map. They look like some weird missiles just flying around. Yeah, I have the one come back here. Yes, it is.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile launched, evade! Strider 4, evasive action, now!
Don't you do it.
I've been spiked.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here. Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Destroy the remaining enemies in the shark base. Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many do we...
Dude.
Infantry units back.
That lock on was so like on.
Target hit. Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 I say it first.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them. Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
What do you mean, retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing. This is Authority. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
Reduce altitude. Right between the buildings.
Strider 1, lock on target. 5 minutes remaining. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Thank you.
So close I can almost taste it. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294 5002. Target is enemy MBC formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is in place. Fire for effect. Roger. Sustained firing data. Azimuth 2870. Elevation 237. Prepare the volley. Fire. The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Feel the final blow.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
We're out of standstill. We're pinned down. And... impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support. Break through the enemy lines and make your way to the headquarters. That area's all yours, Strider. Back up one squad to conceal the bridge.
Target is hit.
Don't let them through!
Strider 4, Fox 2.
We're almost there. We've just about broken through the enemy division.
Bandits flash. 3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Phase 1. Our construction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them a wave.
Oh my god, they're shooting like crazy.
Vehicle eliminated.
See that plane? That's three strikes. Stay under or we'll survive.
Oh my god, dude, their shots is crazy.
Enemy is locked on. Break away.
What's the jet just had it?
Strider 1, missile launched.
Phase 2. Powerful AA defenses with the AO. Coordinate Tango 2A. We must reroute. Drive the enemy back. Take out his set.
Target down and out.
Dude, where's the jet? That's a helicopter?
Remaining.
Element 6. Hostile has a lock. Did you really think that missile was going to hit anything?
Target acquired. Missile hit. You did really well out there, which is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
30 seconds remaining.
Breaking hostile lock. Catch him down. Don't let him any closer. Target acquired.
Fox 2.
Use the binoculars. Three strikes. Stay there.
Enemy missile detected.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. 2 bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
They have me spiked. It's Mr. Rex.
Oh my god, look how fast they're going.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
Go.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level.
Yes, sir.
Don't
UAV
underestimate the
clutch.
rest of them either. Mission prep can be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. They've got their flight force nailed down.
One ship is stuck. See the fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run
What
wild.
the heck?
Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Enemy has a walker.
What did he just do? How did he do that?
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Strider 2, check your 6.
I'm hit! Stay focused. We've still got monsters slain.
These latches fly like champions.
Target acquired.
Mr. X is eating through
Raider 2, check your 6.
Not bad. As good as Will says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking. Target locked.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk. Enemy has a rocket lead.
Some of the UAVs.
Strider 1, UAV deployed.
Fox 2.
Catch ya, pal.
My
Attack
UAVs
missed.
would easily take them out.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Bandit fired missile.
Target acquired.
Enemy has a rocket lead.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Look how many hits they're getting on them.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Enemy has a rocket lead. Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. I'm done.
Wiseman, bandit behind you.
And
Gun range.
UAVs. Look how they're shooting at him.
Target acquired. Target hit.
Taking evasive action.
No special weaponry remaining.
He took out a UAV.
Quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops
Wiseman, eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you got
Bro,
the
I
lead.
shot him already like I don't know how many times.
Shit. Negative, Cyclops 2. You're in the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Ah, damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
Yep. Yeah. Ooh, not again.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
You're holding your own out there.
Bro, this dude's tricks is getting on my nerves.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it
That
down,
dude could
Trigger.
have killed me.
You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My it won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
glitching
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport.
I know
All
it's up in
aircraft
there like
leave
30
this airspace
times. I'm like,
immediately.
what the heck?
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Huh?
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
What?
So Wiseman died for nothing.
What? Oh. Stop! It's a stream. It's called copyright.
You can't get copyright from me singing.
You.
Unless I'm playing the song, then you can't get copyright from me.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about that.
Alright.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian
Not
territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make... We don't know.
Look a lot like...
The enemy communication satellites are down,
Time's up.
and we have confirmed the deaths of several
Skip.
Erusian...
Ooh, that's not even good pay. And then, you got one on more new MiG 29A fulcrum scans you. Oh, skin ammo, cool. Next mission.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass
Wait, what?
So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and
God, we gonna
information.
go to the bathroom.
Now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Yeah, because when you click something, look, Viva.
Last hope.
Russia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret
How do they
from an
mark
officer
all
in the
that?
Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
I don't even know what to do. There is nothing. I'm just looking at nothing. Rawr. Let me use UAVs again. They were pretty nice.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Man, UAVs go hard. No cap. No cap. No cap.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay. Right.
Look at my jet. So,
Longcaster.
oh, it's a night thingy. I remember what this is now.
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting.
I still have that on. Hold on.
There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
No, you're automatically shooting. I know you got one.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. AA gun confirmed destroyed. Missile away.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Best yourselves. What is best for our country?
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. ID is Osean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our intel has been updated.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if you're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Bro, why y'all shooting at me with your allies?
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
You're not already. You are.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. The General's vehicle is under attack. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. Radicals. There's Lamar! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Strider 1, missile launched.
That was a close one. We have to remain vigilant. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize like this.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
If your enemy say something now, so I see. What's up?
Get them before they get us.
Wait, the General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
You're not allied.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
You're not allied either.
Go, let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot, but when the communication networks come back online.
No, I've been at this.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Must say, this is like the 5th stream now on this?
I'm gonna open this guy up.
These aren't allied.
IDs are Russian military.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
What is on the ground?
Here comes a traitor, Lafarge.
Warehouse.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Lafarge in that vehicle.
They're not one of
Set
us.
up in all the right places.
Missile.
Bro, what? I shot a flare already.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
You're not allied, right?
Changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Target eliminated.
Thunderbolt, so be it.
Locked on.
So I can slowly mark the rest of them. I see him over there. He's coming forward.
Vehicle eliminated.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it
What's
through,
the bridge?
we'll be in
We
arm's
gotta
reach
make it
of
to
the
the
rendezvous
bridge.
in Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation?
Man,
I
driving
wish to explain to you
fast.
the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force
Is he on the bridge?
It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years.
I have UAVs,
They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy.